The Guyana Volleyball Federation honored 5 persons at its 50th anniversary function held last Friday. Sasha Ramsaran reports.
Last Friday evening, a simple but significant award ceremony took place at the Georgetown Club when the Guyana Volleyball Federation held its 50th anniversary celebration in the form of a dinner and awards ceremony. The ceremony was chaired by Mr. Robert Millington, General Secretary of the Guyana Volleyball Federation, who introduced the members of the head table.
I wanted to just briefly welcome you to the Jubilee Dinner, Awards Dinner for the Guyana Volleyball Federation. At the head table we have President of the Guyana Volleyball Federation, John Flores. The President of the Guyana Olympic Association, Mr. K.A. Juma Yussin. The Treasurer of the Guyana Volleyball Federation, Ms. Leota Langford. And the immediate past President of the Guyana Volleyball Federation, Mr. Lenny. And once again, I'm the General Secretary, Robert Millington.
President of the GVF, Mr. John Flores, in his welcoming remarks said,
"Today we thought it good to have a Jubilee dinner because this year volleyball is 50 years old. In 1966, like the nation man, we joined the International Federation, and therefore, like the nation, this year makes us 50 years old. So we thought it wise to have a dinner today, and in so doing, to award 5 persons. I would be honored tonight because it's not in jurisdiction for their contribution to volleyball."
President of the Guyana Olympic Committee, Mr. K. Jumaniasin, in his remarks, gave a brief history of volleyball and concluded with a plea.
How many of you know when volleyball began and who started volleyball? Well, I did a bit of research, and it was in 1895, an American by the name of William J. Morgan. He was an instructor at the YMCA. He felt, and he had classes for businessmen. And the classes that he had with these businessmen, he wanted to formulate another sport which was not so taxing on the businessmen as basketball. So he decided and came up with the idea, and volleyball is a combination when he started of basketball, baseball, tennis and handball. And I conclude by calling upon you, John, and each of us here to do whatever we can to assist sports in the schools. And so whatever we can do individually or corporate to assist sports, even adopt a school, adopt a young person, we will be able to help sports, help the young people, and help Guyana.
A brief history of the GVF was also delivered by GVF Treasurer, Ms. Leota Langford.
John Flores was elected President of the Guyana Volleyball Federation in February 2014 after replacing former President Enoch Shuffler, who served the sport with distinction for many years. Mr. Flores was elected the GVF President at their annual general meeting held at the Guyana Defense Force Coast Guard Base in Ramville. At that meeting, Mr. Shuffler was appointed Special Advisor to the Federation so that he could have continued to share his technical knowledge. Flores' ascendancy to the top post was a unanimous decision by members. His vision was, which is sort of common with the other presidents, he wanted to make the game a national pastime, support groups around the country, establish rural circuits where talent can be spotted and developed, get the Ministry of Education, Department of Sport integrally involved in developing school programs along with a rural program, making the GVF an accountable and transparent organization, to name a few.
Awards were presented to 4 of the awardees since the 5th was unavoidably absent, being out of the jurisdiction. Awards went to immediate past President Lemmy Shuffler, former President Reggie Bagwandin, former Vice President of GVF and immediate past President of the Berbice Volleyball Association, Mr. Gregory Rambaran, and the National Coach and present Vice President of the GVF, Mr. Levi Ned. Mr. Lemmy Shuffler expressed gratitude on behalf of all the awardees. The management and staff of DTV8 extend congratulations to Mr. Gregory Rambaran on his achievement. Sasha Ramsaran reporting for Channel 8 News.